Hello trader, this is a complete multi-time frame analysis on XAUUSD. Let's see what kind of trading opportunity we have in this instrument. So lower time frame price action, we can see that XAUUSD currently showing significant trading opportunity. Now before we look at how we can trade, first let's look at again overall direction in the market, looking at monthly chart to see how the market is moving. Now from the monthly, we can see that the market has formed a monthly bullish candlestick pattern here. Now with that monthly bull candle, this is a monthly impulse on XAUUSD, which is in fact a very strong bullish price action. So far the price is heading in the major direction of the trend. Starting from here, we see there was a strong impulse followed by this correction, and we can see another impulse followed by deeper correction. The market is in another impulsive phase on XAUUSD, and what I think that as the price, we have seen that early previous week as well as this week, the market has done enough pullback. We might see the price may continue to the major direction of the trend. So if we look at the weekly perspective here, we can see that from the weekly perspective also showing significant bull market. Starting from here, this is a strong impulse followed by deeper correction. With this weekly bearish engulfer, the price has crossed that low, has broken below, and back to back we can see that 3 weeks the market has made its move to the upside. Now this previous weekly candle, you see there is a long week at the top where we might see that potentially this week a weak fill here. We have seen that there is a enough pullback here. The price has crossed this previous weekly high, and we see the buyers trying to buy again here. And what I think that after enough pullback, we can expect for the market to potentially bounce back up to fill that long week. Or if we see the price has got a strong rejection, we might see deeper pullback. That we will understand from the lower time frame price action to see how the market is evolving. Now looking at the daily chart, we see the price is maintaining still very strong bullish market structure. We saw that after this inverted head and shoulder, a strong breakout followed by this pullback, and we can see another bounce followed by deeper pullback here. So we can see that with that deeper pullback, this is the daily price action here, and from this daily support level we can see the price is forming series of higher low in that area. And with that series of higher low formation from this daily support level, we can see the price currently potentially bouncing back up. And today's price so far, we see that significant bullish move after back-to-back 3 days of pullback to this previous resistance turning support, expecting XAUUSD to potentially bounce back up to create or equal high, or potentially to create a new higher high in this market. So let's look at the 1 hour chart to see how the market is evolving. Here we can see that there was a pullback in that area. From this level there is an impulse to the downside, pullback, another impulse, pullback. The market potentially creating series of lower high and lower low, and as the market is forming series of lower high and lower low, which potentially we have seen the previous session, there was a very strong 1 hour bullish engulfer that in fact crossed that low, and then potentially showing a very strong momentum at the moment here. And as this is a bullish impulse in the last session, during the London session, London Open, we can expect now XAUUSD potentially to trend in the direction to the major direction of the trend. So looking at a 15-minute chart to see how the market has got that impulse. This is a 15 minutes impulse where back to back 4 bullish candle. There was a huge buying pressure here on XAUUSD at the moment, expecting it to come back here for another pullback and then to potentially move back to the resistance line to create a new higher high. This is where we'll be waiting on the lower time frame. After enough price action confirmation, we'll be looking for going long with a high probability trade setup. Traders, if you enjoyed this education and analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.